It's without a doubt that living in Ireland has its up and down compared to, like, for example, living in Vietnam. But what are those differences? And more importantly, the one that you sort of run into a day-to-day basis. So, in this video, living in Ireland, the good, the bad, and the Paddy. And before anyone say anything, the Paddy is just rhyming words, not actually calling Paddy's ugly. Okay, let's go. Oh. Number one, they love their tea. Now don't get me wrong, I was fully under the impression that the Brits was the tea drinker and the Irish were the alcoholic. But in every school, college, workplace, there's always seems to be tea. Look at that. So much so that back in one of the company that I used to work for, there was not only one, but two dedicated 15-minute tea break throughout the workday. It's not that I prefer Irish tea over Vietnamese tea, they're just different and probably way easier to make. God, these pancakes are so good. Alright, let's run some errands. Of course, you cannot mention Ireland without mentioning the people. They just got this nice warmth and friendliness to them. It's not like the over-the-top kind of friendliness. It's more of like, you could probably meet them about 5 minutes ago, and it will feel like you've known them their whole life. Like, honestly, just talking with a complete stranger is so normal here. Like, you could be striking up a random conversation about the weather, and then it will just magically turn into a 15-minute conversation about their life story. Like, look at this montage that I put together of how friendly the Irish people are. Yeah, I don't know how to capture that. Like, to ask people to be friendly with me, I don't know how to. But look, it's not about the footage. When you hear, you'll feel it, right? It's like the chat that you have in the pub with a complete stranger, the nice goodbye and thank you you say to the bus driver, right? It's those little moments that just shine and just make your day just a little bit brighter. Alright, on to another quirky one, names. Now, of course, just like any other country, Ireland have their unique set of names that belong to the region. But after living here for about 7 years, some of these names still terrify me. If you think that Ireland is an English-speaking country and that,
oh, because you have a fundamental understanding of the English language, you can probably pronounce every other name, right?
like, if I read some of these names out loud, you have no idea how you pronounce them. Niam,
Neve,
Alfie,
Aoife,
Siobhan, Siobhan, that's that one I know. Saris,
Saoirse,
Albion,
Avine,
Taj,
Tag,
Yogan,
Owen,
Cyan,
Cian,
Myri,
Mairead,
and Seal.
Sela,
Like, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. Like, don't even get me started on some of the names down the bottom of this list.
yeah, boy.
Yeah, no. I think the bad in this one is pretty self-explanatory. The weather. The mic doesn't pick it up. It sounds like
it rain, it sleet, it's windy, it storms, it's sunny for about 2 seconds, and then it rains again.
Like, seriously. If I get a nickel for every time a conversation in Ireland starts with, oh, the weather is kind of shite, huh? Oh, look at that down weather. I'll probably have enough money to buy a house in Dublin. Well, maybe not Dublin, but like, maybe Cavan.
Okay, for this next bit, we're just gonna do a voiceover because I was supposed to film in a supermarket, but I got scared. All right, I didn't know how to film in public and talking, and then other people look at me. But on to the next topic of not a bad thing when it comes to affordability for like item like groceries or just paying your rent is manageable in Ireland, but holy crap, it is expensive to live here. Like, if you're just working a minimum wage job, people will be saying like, oh, you should be able to make enough to buy these essentials and still make a nice amount of cash left over. But what the people don't tell you is that that only applies if you live alone, not in a relationship, aka you have no one to take care of, only rent a single room in the house, and you don't live in Dublin. But look, you can try to shop smarter, not buying like these pre-made meals that barely fill you up, avoid having to buy name brand compared to like supermarket owned brand, unless it drastically tastes different. And if you want to know what each supermarket offer, here's a clip note. Visit either Aldi or Lidl for the most consistent cheapest price, Dunnes for some nice unique Irish brand and offer like half price on different occasion, Tesco for the most variety and most international brand. M&S is slightly more expensive, but they do offer some rather unique and pretty nice quality product. But like, what about Super Valley? You go to Super Valley if you have a mental illness. So don't. Alright, this is the 15th take now, so I need to film this before sunlight goes out. But yeah. Lastly, nature, in terms of nature, weather is probably the only thing that Ireland has against it. Because when it comes to the scenery, well, can't beat it. And look, Ireland is not known to be a hustling and bustling place. When you move out places like Dublin and Cork, the place tends to get a lot quieter. And look, personally, I came from a city where the total amount of people is more than the entirety of Ireland population combined. So everything was always crowded and bustling, and sometimes I miss that. I miss the crowdedness, I miss that things are moving fast, but sometimes it could get a little bit too much. Here in Ireland, you learn to slow down a lot, right? From the quiet road to the endless green of scenery. Yeah, it helps you really appreciate that sometimes it's nice just to stay still.